Hello everyone, Krydox here, and welcome back to Captain of Industry Update 2. We're picking up where we left off with our settlement. Probably need some more assemblies, and I'm having to start considering making them a little more specialized. One option would be to put them on belts and then use sorters. And that way I don't need tons of crazy spaghetti. The problem with that is... Oh, a molten balance. Does that sort as well? Probably not. I think balancers don't do sorting. I was thinking I could sort... I could make like a combo iron or copper smelter, but that seems a little more ridiculous. But yeah, so I'm trying to figure out... Is that for steel? Yeah. I'm not doing steel yet. Unless... Yeah, that gets us to conveyor belts too, which is pretty awesome. 200 per minute? That's a lot better. Okay, I'm convinced. I'm convinced that that's a good idea. Let me research advanced diesel and gas combustion and ship weapons. We'll get all these researches done, but I do think that's what we want to work towards. Yeah, because if I put all these on the same belt, then I'm limited to 60 a minute, which is only, with most products, only 5 buildings worth. And then if I don't let them build all the different parts, which would mean I might not need sorting, then we are less efficient in terms of assemblies. You need more assemblies running then, because not every assembly can make every part. That's the upside to the way that I'm doing it right now, is all my assemblies can make everything, and so they're always, you know, able to run. There's a little bit of a pro-con list going here, and I'm trying to think about the best way to do it. Now, almost all of them need iron, so it could be worth feeding iron in to a row. Okay, let me think. With the exception of lab equipment, I'm just going to build something. We'll figure it out later. So with the exception of lab equipment, we... which end is the input? This end is the input. I'll do 1, 2... 3, planning mode, please. That dude's like, wait, what do I do now? You just paused it on me. Okay, so we'll have 5 outputs. And then we'll need 1 belt. Grabbing all those. The easiest way. Can you build a connector? No, of course you can't intentionally build a connector. That would be too easy. Come on. Should work, man. Because it would work if I did that. And then I delete that one. That's just so weird to me. I guess I can copy the connector. Okay, fine. Okay. Then we need a flat sorter, which will output into various final storages. which I need what, like 6 or 7? Let's see how many fit. Two, 3, 4. I'll just do 5 for now. Okay. You filter off. Let's do construction parts. Construction part 2. Electronics. Mechanical parts and vehicle parts. Kind of I feel like those are like the 5 most basic things. Which one was it? Electronics, mech parts, and vehicle parts. So we'll only make those 5 things here. And I will go ahead and switch to concrete slabs. So we have that done. So CP1s, CP2s, mech parts, electronics, and vehicle parts. 2, 3, 4, 5. The priorities, I think I want like that. Oh no, I just realized these are gonna get backed up big time. I didn't even think about that. Why did I not think about that? This would be a problem in Factorio too. You can't do it this way in Factorio. Because once that's full of construction parts, this is gonna keep making construction parts, and then the belt will back up, and there's not even... Wow, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't think there's really any way to make that work. Because you would have to conditionally disable certain recipes based on how many were in here. Which really doesn't seem like a good idea. Yeah, that does not seem like a good idea. So then... my idea is totally kaput. This is going to be inefficient. It will just be 1 to 1. Because if I do 1 to 2, it'll break stuff. Shoot. It's disappointing. Maybe instead of this, because I'm going to need lots of CP2s, let's make a streamlined CP2 blueprint. I think that's a better idea. So you'll make CP2s only. That's the final one. So I need 6 electronics. Maybe I have 2 making CP2s. Try to keep the ratio here. 2 CP2s means 2 CP1s and 1 electronics. Ooh, this is starting to... This is like the Factorio recipe with circuits, because you've got the 3-2 thing going, and you kind of do an inserter for each. Because this one then can make the CP1s. I thought I selected the concrete recipe. And then you make the electronics. And then like so. So. Like so. And like so. And then that gets me 12 CP2s a minute dedicated. I need 5 different ingredients for these. Should I let that be delivered by truck, or should I deal with 5 assemblers delivering all this? That is the question. 5 assemblers, sorry, 5 storages is what I meant to say. You know what? I'm gonna do it. You can't stop me. And then I'm gonna double it. And then we'll have lots of CP2s ready to go for CP1 production, or CP3 production. So because I have 5 things, it's gonna get pretty chaotic, isn't it? We're almost gonna need like a bus of things. A main bus of 5 things. Can you do... Okay, hold on. If we... So this is where Factory Town, which is an awesome game if you haven't played it, has a really cool mechanic. And I don't think this can do it. Force strictly even outputs. Okay, so maybe we can. Which oh, but it's 9912. That's so annoying. But I could do iron and wood on the same belt, is what I'm getting at here. Because we need the same amount of each. And then I could, if I wanted to, split that into 3, split the concrete into 4, and then that whole belt would be 1 output that would have the proper ratio. Because then 3 in of iron and wood mixed. No, I would need 6 in of iron and wood mixed. And 4 in, so it could be 3 in and 2 in. Look, it's just so crazy, it might work. I'm gonna do it. Let's practice our insanity. Okay, so what we're gonna do... I know this is ridiculous. Oops. Okay, so we're enforcing strictly even inputs and outputs. So inputs are going to be iron and wood. And we only have 1 output for that. Now here's the thing I don't know. What I don't know is when you say strictly even outputs, does it output all ports evenly in terms of just total number of products? So if I have alternating iron, wood, iron, wood, iron, wood, and I have 2 output ports, will it send iron left, wood right, iron left, wood, like, and it ends up basically sorting it? Or will it go, okay, I need to send an equal amount of iron each direction? I don't know yet which way it'll go, and that's very important. Because my idea is hoping that it remembers each product separately and sends half of them to the left and half of them to the right. Because then what'll happen here, and that's going the wrong direction. I can't even tell direction that's I keep accidentally clicking on that. Already out, yeah, okay. So we'll feed in iron and wood, and then we'll have an equal amount of iron and wood in 2, we said 3 spots, because that'll be 3 times 6, and this will be 2 times 6. And then we'll have concrete coming, and that will split into... We said iron and wood into 3, so it'll be like that. And then concrete will come in and be on 2, which we can just do with a you know, storage and connector. Now what I'm wondering is, can I put... Do I even need this one? Can I just do iron in one and wood in another? I mean, we're gonna try it that way first. This is definitely experiment town, because it's not immediately clear how this works. Oh my god. The number of times I accidentally click on so that's concrete slab, that's iron, and this is wood. Keep full. Full, keep full. Okay. Unpause these real quick. So if I'm correct, this will produce the proper ratio. That we need. If I'm incorrect, it will not. Let's find out. Is it an affront to the conveyor belt gods themselves? Yes, yes it is. But I'm okay with that. Okay, let's see what the heck happens here. Okay, 1 wood, 1 iron, 1 wood, it should go wood, iron, wood, iron, wood, iron, concrete, concrete. It's not doing it right. I don't think. Is it? Or maybe it is. Does that go wood, iron, wood, concrete, concrete? Oh, it does. That is right. And then iron, wood, iron, concrete, concrete. But is that only because they're backed up? Like, what I'm worried about is if... I know this will break the ratio, but I want to see if what we were curious about is the case where it just puts iron all on one side and wood all on the other. That will determine... Oh, it does. That's a bummer. So we're not guaranteed that these two belts have the same products on them. It just guarantees they have the same number of products on them. And that's very important as a distinction. Yeah, okay. So what that means then is we need one balancer to first get the wood and iron to be the same amount. Which this one is doing, and then we output from that into 3 oh no, now I'm confused. We need 3 separate wood iron, wood iron, wood irons. That are all equal. But as soon as I put 2 outputs on this one, it could be all wood and all iron. So we could only have 1 output on this. And then it needs to feed into other balancers. Which then... Oh god, this is definitely worse. Yeah, I wish it did what we wished it did. where it made sure a log, you know, the same amount of logs go to all of its outputs, the same amount of iron goes to all of its outputs, but it doesn't do that. And because it doesn't do that, I think the only way to do this would be like 3 more balancers. Because this is going to be sending an alternated stream. We know that that stream is alternating. It has to be. And because that stream is alternating, I still can't do 3 that I enforce, because then it's going to go iron, wood, iron, wood, iron, wood, iron, wood, and it's like not equal. Yeah, there's... Oh god, there's no easy way to do this. I don't think. It was a good idea, and I think it remains a good idea for things that need equal amounts. Because we could easily get 1 belt with equal amounts of iron and wood. Which we will do. That'll just be a separate belt from the concrete. It's blending it with the concrete that's a giant pain in the ass. Actually... No, we're okay. Hold on. So the reason this is okay, no, we're fine, is that as long as I only have 1 output belt from this guy, we know that this output is a perfect blend of wood and iron. It has to be, because of this enforce strictly even inputs. Let me take off landing mode. So because that's enforced, this is the perfect blend. Now, even though this perfect blend might not be... that doesn't work? Feels like that should work. it might not feed the same one to the same input every time. We will get 3 items off of this belt for every 2 items off of this belt, and that should alternate. Three items from the ironwood belt, 2 items from the concrete belt. So then once you get 6 items from the ironwood belt, it'll be 3-3. 4 items from the concrete, it'll be 3-3-4. I'm pretty sure this will work. Wait, I thought I just unpaused those. I'm so confused. I swear I unpaused that. Also, what happened to our workers? Oh, sorry, I have too many workers. Time to upgrade. I'll just upgrade both while I'm clicking. Oh my, we finished our flattening? Sure did. Alright, time to do some leveling. Okay. Back to this. I'm actually really happy we took the time to figure this out, because... Oh no, that's supposed to be a connector. Okay, will that not work? I feel like it should input into that. See if it does. It's showing as disconnected, so I may need to bring that out a tile further. Yeah, it's not showing in right there. Yeah, it's just annoying. You can only have a connector every other belt. So I have to do that. Like that. And then this. No. What? Thought that would work. Okay, fine. Then instead... do that, and then that. There we go. And then this goes to there, and it will work. This is a monster. This is Frankenstein's monster, but it's beautiful, and I love it, and you can't change my mind on that. And then I could do something easier for the rubber copper, because we can just have strictly enforced inputs, 1 rubber and 4 coppers. And then we only need 2 belts going to all these buildings, which is kind of cool, not gonna lie. Rubber, copper. So then I just need a balancer, 1 rubber, 4 coppers. Okay. So that's like this, that, this, 3, 4. I guess this one could just attach like that. Okay, so then we're strictly enforcing. This one will go up. Do a flat lift, down. Now I want to say we can just split off this belt. seems weird, but I'm pretty sure that the ratios will still remain correct over time. The question is how long over time? Like, will it balance out okay or not so much? Only time will tell. Ugh. This bothers me so much. Okay. Rubber. 1 rubber to 4 copper. That seems to be working, right? No, this is where it could get wrong, isn't it? Because it could alternate in a way that the same thing always goes left, couldn't it? Shoot. This was such a good idea. Again, there's no way to evenly split based on item. No, it was going so well. So maybe this won't work. How do people do this then? There's got to be a smart way to do this. So this one would work because it's 5. One cycle is 5, right? And so if you split that in half, it'll give like 2 copper and the rubber left, 2 copper right, and then the next time it'll do 2 copper and a rubber right, 2 copper left. So like it'll go back and forth and balance out. But then if you split that one, it won't work right again. So this concept I don't think is gonna work. Shoot. Oh, that's really frustrating. Feel like there's maybe a way to do this that I'm not seeing. I mean, I could put a balancer in front of every assembly and feed in the ratios, but that's not much better than just feeding the belt directly into the assembly. I could have 2 belts out of the balancer, 1 going to each assembly, but then that actually creates the exact same problem as this connector does. It's not different at all, because it'll still go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, and it doesn't care what it's sending left, right, left, right. So mixed belts might not be a solution, except when you have one final output. Now in this case, let's actually think about the math. How many is it sending per cycle? See, yeah, that's a problem. It's sending 30. So it is going to get it wrong eventually. Right now, this one has too much concrete. But I think because it's an even number, it's going to get it wrong. Potentially. Like it might send an extra iron over here and an extra wood over here, and it will never fix itself. Oh, that's such a heartbreaking reality. After all this coolness we figured out here. Dang. And we even have the problem where we can't mix the iron and wood either. So anyway, one thing that Factory Town can do, I don't remember if I ever finished that thought, is you can put a thingy on an input that says like force even or force a 2-to-1 ratio. That's the cool part. Is to get a 4-to-1 ratio, you don't have to do this. You can like basically put 4 here, 1 here, and it'll accept 4 of this item for every 1 of that item. And that's really cool. Very sad, but I think I have to kill it. And then what is the easiest way to do this? Because belts only have a few levels. Like what I'm wondering is, can I have 5 belts all in parallel? Feeding out like this. Like I assume I will lift one out. I can do like a double lift. I do this. That, and then put a connector up top. And then we can go out. Oh, I thought planning mode was on. Yeah, so we can do something like that. And then that makes it a little better. Now the spacing of that... Also weird, it won't let you start dragging the copy tool when you're like mousing over it. You have to like find a spot that isn't hovering over a building to start dragging the copy tool. So there's a minimum of 2 squares essentially between each output doing it this way. Oh, tree harvester is all done. All right, we'll get those next. How wide are these buildings? 5. So one could be output there, space, space, one could be output there. We can't even get 3 items per building out of the bus. Can't get the items off the bus fast enough. I guess we could have 2 of these little setups. Like we could have one there, and then one here, and that one snakes around the other one. No, I can't go through that square. Jeez. What a mess. Ah, what a freaking mess. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out how many squares I need, like, in front of all this. So to go downhill, it requires 2. No, 3. 3 squares of clearance. This one obviously can just get connected. Well, since I'm this far, let's copy that. Paste it. Guess there. Ow! Okay. So that then gets us belts 1, 3, and 4 from top to bottom. No, sorry, 3, 1, 4. I guess the order doesn't matter. Thankfully, these can accept any input in any order. And then the amount of space I need for that is like a lot of squares. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. And an assembler is only 5 squares. So in a 10 square space, we need to get all 5 inputs off of the belt here. Which means this. Oh my god. Okay. That means this part needs to be there and there. This is kind of messy, but I think it's actually right. Let me do this. Wait. No, that one's not right. Because it doesn't have time to go uphill. Uh-oh. Will that... no, that sticks too far in. That can only stick 2 into the next one. Ah, wait, maybe. Maybe we're okay. Maybe we're okay. And then that can snake around. I was thinking this way. Okay, so that's 2 inputs, space, space, 2 inputs. So to here. That. And then this one. Down like that. Wow. And then we take 2 off of that. We take 1 off of this, and they should tile together with each other. Holy crap. We're gonna blueprint that. We're gonna call it a flat 5 product. No, I don't know. 5 products, 10 tiles. That's such a mess. Oh no, and it doesn't even alternate. Oh, I forgot about the fact that it doesn't even alternate. It's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. So it's really like this part again, but then not the 2 part again. Is this even right? Oh, thank God it is. Okay, I mean, that makes me feel a little better about it. The fact that the counts work. And what are we dealing with here? 18. Well, let's see. Yeah, we should be able to copy this. Once that's deconstructed. Well, thank you guys for being patient with me. Or maybe you weren't and you skipped ahead to this part. But I'm pretty happy with the results. Although, hold on. Wait, really? I need a 1 square gap? Because of how they're not tiled properly. Because it's 1, 2, 1 instead of 1, 2, 1, 2. So I need 1 tile of a gap. Because that initial elevator square... Yeah, there we go. That one's going to be hard to click on, isn't it? Oh, oh, oh. There it is. There it is. Are we all connected? Someone's unhappy right here. Oh, we don't have our down elevator. Did I forget that on the other one too? Oh, it's just not on the back. Okay, so that goes there. Wow. Wow, y'all. Just wow. Okay, and I need to move all this, sadly. To, I don't know, here. So then that one can connect on the left. The one on the right goes there. I think this works. But I need to select the products correctly. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And we need 1, 3, and 4 to have iron, wood, and concrete. So you need to be iron. And then you need to be rubber and copper. Okay. Excuse me? What do you mean that doesn't connect? Super confused. Why does that not work? Okay. That worked. Okay, whatever. All right. This chaos somehow, I believe, is correct. There's got to be a better way to do this. Please leave a comment. Let me know. Let me know how people normally do this, because this feels wrong somehow for a lot of reasons. So I believe there's a better way. And maybe there's not. I don't know. Because this just feels so ugly. Look at that. I mean, it's just like, what is this nonsense? That can't be the best way to do it. But maybe it is. Maybe it is. Or there's some chaotic balancer nonsense. But I feel like I was correct about how, because it just goes left, right, and it doesn't differentiate between what it's sending left, right. I don't think we can use that to ensure proper ratios. And things will back up if they don't get the right ratios. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm happy with where we ended up. It's not a bad solution. Kind of impressed with it, to be honest. And let's see. See, this is where I don't understand why we don't have priorities on unit storages. Because this one is being fed by this stuff. I'd rather have this one get taken from first before this one. Now this one will only get delivered to when a building has to deliver it somewhere. Could just disable this. Probably will. But yeah, I don't know. Something's wonky about that. Please tell me these are all working. Seems like they are. Okay, and let's think about the numbers. So we've got 18 times 2, 36 a minute. That's 2 minutes worth of storage. Feels okay. Rubber can be a little less even. All right. Well, there you go. That's a mess, but it's my mess. And that's what we love about it. So that's what we spent the whole episode on. As always, I'm going to say thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below about this chaotic mess and if there's a better way to do it. And I will see you all in the next episode of Captain of Industry.